connected. I don't know what's going on with the thing. Obviously not the internet, because I still have full-on bars and whatnot. Okay. It was giving me a weird alert. Sorry, I'm making faces, I guess. Alright, so we're good. Goody. Technical difficulties. And yes, I've restarted my computer today. It's a grand experience. I am awfully quiet today. Let's see, what is there to talk about? I watched some stuff that I was horrified of. No, it wasn't even a horror movie. This was like IRL in real life. That's what IRL means. Anytime you see someone put IRL in some sort of text message or whatever. Well, most of the time anyways. Might be ice cream relieves lesions? I don't know, maybe. Ice cream relief lickens. I don't know. I'm sure we could find a lot of other acronyms to put behind IRL. Most of the time it's in real life. Trying to think. I really don't want to talk about it though. That's the problem. So I did manage to apologize to the friend that I didn't blow him off, but I kind of told him that I would be right back, you know, I'll talk to him later. because I had to go somewhere and whatnot. And I got to tell him today why, and he was like, well, you know, good luck with that. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm kind of, I'm interested and excited to start my, start my life. I know this age. But, it's gonna be my second starter, you know. But anyways, should be fun. It's like, I'm gonna try to build the future I want with the limited means that I'm gonna get and gonna have to use and whatnot. So, in a way, I'm kind of scared, but scared, excited, scared. If that makes sense. Not scared that I can't do it, like scared that it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be rough, and I might get eaten by a bear. It's half the exciting part. I just hope it's quick, and I'm told that it's not going to be, but I'm gonna piss off that bear so damn bad that it's gonna, possibly have to resort to a quicker death. But, hey. Because I'm not going down without a fight. Flip that. Well, okay, so what could attract a bear? Food. Menstruating also attracts bears, so I'm just like, I can't not menstruate. So I don't know how that one's gonna work. So that's gonna be fun. Oh no. Flip it. Damn it. Oops. Okay, so that's really quick, but I hate how much, do I have unbreaking on this? No, I don't. Unbreaking makes it last a little bit longer, so as long as I read, but, yeah, I don't know. Da, da, yeah. Da, 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 da. Okay, let me just... Okay, I did put something there. Because the guy fell in. And then got eaten by flippin'... What the hell are those things called? It was awful. Alright, so let me grab all of this. You think it's that big? Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24 by 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna forget. Give me a second. I'm having problems today. I'm really annoyed, so it's really hard for me to remember anything. It's some stuff I found out today, and I'm just like really upset about it. I've taken to ice cream and milk combinations, milkshake. I'm hitting the sugar hard today. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay. 24 times 22. 528. Let me write that down. I know that's just one layer, but give me a second. That's not something I can write on. 528. And there's 8, I believe 8, or is it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 7 times 7 equals, wow, 3,696 all together. That's how many blocks I'm going to need in order to fill this. I could, hold on. So it was 20. If I subtracted a layer of that, well, I'm gonna do it the full way, so I'll be pleasantly surprised whenever I don't need as much. That's why I always round up when I'm shopping. It's like, I'm like, oh, it's like $2.25. No, it's $3. This is $3. I round up to the next dollar, so whenever they add the sales tax, I'm like pleasantly surprised that I have extra money because like I usually have a budget on like when I go shopping, so it's good to have a budget, like a food budget versus other things, if that makes any sense. I mean, for years my food budget was $200 to $300 a month. And then my ex had done this bodybuilding thing, so it was $400 a month because he needed extra cheese, not cheese, but chicken and eggs and whatnot. But it cut into the food budget of what we were all supposed to be eating. And I was like, you can't have like $250 of what you need to eat and then take that away from what we're supposed to be eating. But like, whatever, hey, that was the Nancy Frampy one, so that was abusive, to say the least. Whoops. I might as well just take that. I want to put light here, so I don't have to take that down. You live, you learn. You learn not to, I mean, there's no way to not attract somebody. I mean, I've tried to be really disgusting. It doesn't work. You just attract different people. It's sad. But, no, I'm not saying I'm attractive or anything, but I'm just saying. But anyways, you can't help who's attracted to you. You can only help who you're trying to attract, maybe. I don't know how that one works. Because I've been told a lot of mixed things when it comes to certain things. So, as I said that I had to go through and look at a lot of different religions and whatnot. Well, there are some religions that are not quite, I'm not saying copacetic, but they're interesting. They believe that you attract the person you're supposed to be with, and that is the only person that you're supposed to be with. And I'm like, I don't think they've realized, I don't think they thought this one through, honestly. Because I'm sure you yourself have attracted somebody that you really didn't want to attract in your life, and they probably did you dirty, or, made some problems in your life that you didn't want. Like, what life lessons were those? We all have a general belief that, people can be good. We know that there are bad people out there. The benefit of the doubt is nice to give people. Okay, that is one. Let's see, this. Where exactly is that hole? That hole's right there. Okay, so if I make that right here, should be fine. Do I really not have any flip? Okay. I didn't have any room. I'll be back for that. Oh, what a cute little kitten. Alright, so... make a snow block and then set it down. Oh, another little kitten. I need dirt. Okay, 64. I did write that down. Okay, 64 times 4 is 256. And then we're gonna add 20 plus 20 is 276. So that's 5, 20, 28 minus 276. I'm 252 shy of the amount that I needed to do a full whatchamacallit on on the thing. I think I can set down my water bucket because I'm not going to be really needing that right now. Just for now. Okay, trying to see where I'm gonna put this thing at. Okay. Little breathe room I need on this other side. Okay. Damn it. Damn it. I am only slightly panicking. Thank you for noticing. What's up, Micah? Still there? What's up? This is my only mode of oxygen right now. What, the questioning gaze? What was he supposed to do? Just sit there and ignore him? Wasn't talking to you. Flip. Okay, there's some oxygen. See if we can't get that. Wow, really? damn it. Alright, fine, whatever. It's a water beater now. I have to make it go up a little. Flip? What the flip was that about? What? What? I don't understand that. Mystery like hit? What? Okay. I thought that one torch over there was floating. I was like, wait a minute, what the hell is that? Okay. So as long as I keep this like that, I can get back in. Okay. Oh yeah, I should probably make it lower. Hmm. Nope, damn it, I did it again. Flip. It's too high. Trying to conserve. confused. Panicking. Okay, so that's this. Excuse me. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Freaking out. Couldn't see where I was. Sup? Sugar. Please use your sugar responsibly. Don't turn into a sugar fiend. If you can't handle your sugar, please don't. Damn it. There we go. Well, that was weird. I only heard one pop. Did they both go? Or what? Damn it. Holy moly. That was close. Oh me. I didn't know he was there. Okay, so. Hopefully. Don't tell me it made a witch. Why are people out in lightning storms? Oh, flip. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Oops. It's like, why is it not it's not blocking? It's not blocking! Damn it. I'm like, alright, I'm starting to get worried. It's like if I can just fit. There we go. Why, hello. Fortunately, you have nothing that I'm honestly interested in at this juncture. Thank you for your time. Good day. Alright, so... Okay. Whoops. What the hell? What the fuck? Alright, so I'm here. This is so scary. Corridor from hell. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna end up getting lost and then drowning, and it's gonna be awful. So, yeah, I'm gonna refrain from doing that at this moment. From underwater hell, you know? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. Don't let me give you night terrors. Just... no. Anyways, so... you know how we dream and we imagine things for the future and whatnot. And then some people have horrific nightmares. Just like things you wake up with, like, in like sweats. And like you just don't know what the hell happened, but you know that it was something dreadful. Your body's trying to keep you from remembering because it was just that terrifying kind of thing. Yeah. So, don't think of that tonight. I'm not sharing my burden. I'm telling you that Um, Via my research, they have claimed that there are multiple types of hells. You never know. I mean, with despicable people, there could be up to millions, you know, each categorized and whatnot for the worst of the worst, and for that, not so bad, but kind of bad, and then so on and so forth. Yeah, people that are just going to have to pass through. You know, just the view, while others are being like, you know, whatever. I've read some and seen some nice little pictures of some other things. I'm just like, wow. Don't don't look up don't look up hells if you really don't want to know. Just don't. I'm telling you, there are some wild torture kind of things in the Hindu religion. I'm like, whoa, I didn't even know that could even be a torture. But then thinking about it is like, what was that for? Infidelity. And I'm like, I'm like, okay, well, what happens if the male, you know, does that? But anyways, I, I'm just like, dude and things, stuff and things. And even like talking about this isn't even that bad compared to what I found out today. Holy flip. A lot of people are possibly going to skyrocket or be sucked into some sort of hellish abyss, and I don't think some of the stuff that I've heard or read about is even close to what they should be going through. Just, dude. That is why I'm heavily drinking milk and sugar. I did work out today, but yeah, it didn't help. It didn't help. You know how like working out can sometimes relieve some like tension and some like stress and whatnot, and you get your heart pumping and whatnot, and you're sweating toxins out of your body, and you get that feeling. No, I couldn't get that, so I'm just like, all right, we're going the sugar method. We're doing it. Milk, sugar, milkshake. Here we go. I'm all out of milkshake now. I have some M&Ms on standby. M&Ms on standby. I forgot I even had these, and I found them as I was trying to pack the other day. I was like, I didn't even know I had these. Because when I go on my monthly, I need chocolate. Like any other person can attest for. Some people don't even need chocolate. I was like, how do you do it? But I need the chocolate for reasons, and you know, just gotta chocolate. Okay, so that wasn't cool. I'm clearly facing that one, but then it popped it right there. Dude. But, I don't even want to hear. Just, dude. I feel like I need to run. Just run. You ever try to run away from bad news? But it just builds up. Yeah. Yeah. So I was watching some news like stuff, and I learned about some really bad things that some really bad people have been doing, are doing, and are getting away with doing. And oh, I can't even tell you how angry I am about this stuff. Yes, it has to do with the school system. So I will let your mind wander on why this would. And there were legal allegations that were taken. And I hope to flippin' Pete's sake that they're going to be locked behind bars forever. They should never have been around children. They should never have been hired for these jobs. But yeah, I'm not phobic of whatever or whoever. I believe that if you're in love with somebody and it's, consensual adults, everything's chill, everything's fantastic. I am happy for you. I am happy for both of you. Same sex, I don't care. That is between you and your beloveds. That's between you and your partner. As long as there's no manipulation, there's no drugs that were unaccounted for, and you do you, you know? As long as nobody's getting poisoned and then hurt. Everything is consensual, okay? I am happy for you, okay? You live free, you die young, whatever. I don't care, alright? But when children start coming into the mix, and children are not consenting adults, they're never consenting adults. They are still children. They are naive. They are learning. They are trying to survive this world the best that they can with what little knowledge that they do have at this juncture in time. So I just had a gnat fly in my mouth. I hope it enjoyed the inside of my mouth, because that's not going to happen again, and it's in the trash can now. I believe certain actions are sacred actions, and that people should not be manipulating or hurting people in the process of these certain actions. But I'm not going to say I'm overruled with this because this is known. And it's awful. It's beyond awful. There are quite a few people who are going to grow up if they grow up, and they're going to have some major wounds. Not just physical wounds, but they're going to have some mental wounds. And I know children are very resilient, but nobody should have to suffer like that. Nobody. Especially children. But so that is why I was drinking large amounts of 20 ounces of flippin' milk and ice cream, like a flippin' huge portion of ice cream, maybe 2 to 3 scoops. I can't fathom why anyone would let that live, but that's besides my viewpoints on it. We have laws and regulations that we have to abide by. And I'm sure most of their parents are possibly going to be investigated along with that, because some of them have been pushing this movement for a while. And you have to realize that maybe some of them knew. I'm not one that believes that everything is rainbows and butterflies and puppy dogs and whatnot, even though these things are cute and cuddly. And no, people can't sit there and steal the flippin' rainbow. That is nature's. You can't steal that from nature. Nobody can. Alright? You can't steal snowflakes from nature either, so I'm not going to sit there and listen to the negative connotation of flippin' snowflakes and whatnot, and leftist and heebie-jeebies, and I'm just like, no, okay, that's stupid. You can sit there and go leftist, you can sit there and go rightist, but don't sit there and steal snowflakes away from nature. Flip you, you're not ruining this for anyone who loves snowflakes, for anyone who loves any form of nature, okay? It's not yours. Stop touching it. Forget about it. Alright? I flippin' love snowflakes. I flippin' love rainbows. I'm like, what the flip? I was like, now you're gonna give this, like, a negative comment. Just flip. Why? It's like, you could have just said something like nobody cared about. Dude. It's like, everybody needs to stop fighting over this and that, and then consider what everything is about, and why these people are trying to teach these children these types of things. Why? Why does a child need to know sexual education when they are in kindergarten? other than this is a girl and this is a boy. Alright? You don't need to show body parts. You don't need to do any of that. All you gotta do is go, um, your mommy and your daddy tell you that you're a boy or a girl whenever you're asking, whenever you're youngling. I mean, they're supposed to. Um, Unless you have somebody who is not on their rocker properly, they should know whether you are a male or female. Um, you know, females have no PP and males have PP, you know? That's how we were taught when I was younger. And that movie I recommended the other day of Look Who's Talking and Look Who's Talking Too, it kind of talks about that. It was a cute little movie, and I guess that's why it was so hard to find that movie. People were trying to keep the PP part and no PP part, I guess, hidden. It's like, yeesh. When did people just stop remembering that males and females exist? Why is it that there's a problem with a female identifying and being a female? Why is it there a problem of a male identifying and actually being a male? Why is that such a problem to people? What happened? So I watched these interviews of these children being indoctrinated by their mom that decided that she's she's a trans male, and she has this female partner and whatnot, and uh, they're together, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, but people just trying to get fame for pretending to be this and that, and they're sitting there kind of forcing their kids just want to be kids, okay? Kids just want to be kids. They don't care if you have a PP, you don't have a PP, yet you're male or female, or you identify as a flippin' squirrel, for all I care. For all they care as well. They need a parent to show them what's right and what's wrong. Not males and females don't exist, because they do. This is science, okay? No amount of, oh, poo, you're racist or genderist or blah 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 is going to stop the facts of your DNA being your DNA, okay? Unless you go about splicing your DNA with something that's unisexed or something, I don't understand how you're going to sit there and try to convince me into believing that you're not either a male or a female. So this female who was identifying as a male, she had been I don't want to say schooling her child, but she had been drilling this into her child, that this and this and that is that, and it got to the point where the flippin' child was sitting there saying what she was lipping word for word, and I was like, holy flip. I was like, yeah, that must be his opinion. And it was I believe it was a female female child that was trying to just live their life, and they had them in boys' clothes and stuff, and I'm just like, okay, they had their hair cropped short, and I'm like, well, if that's how they want their hair, that's how they want their hair. I was like, wait, and then I saw them, the flippin' mom, dad, whatever, sitting there mouthing what she was trying to force on her child, and I was like, that poor, somebody help that child. Just somebody help that child. They're being indoctrinated in something stupid. And I was like, I wonder if they like held that child down to like cut her hair. And they were like, oh yeah, and then we're gonna start hormones and blah blah blah. I was like, no, you're not. No, the flip, you're not. That is not your body, lady. Starting hormones on a child that you sit there and drill to. It's sick. It is sick. I don't care who you are. That is flippin' sick. Sitting there trying to teach teaching their children that their own sex doesn't matter, that they want to be something else. How about you stop trying to live your child's life and honestly live your own life? Stop effing up your child's life. Like, for real. Let them decide what they want to do. And when they get to adulthood, if they still want to do that, then they could possibly decide to do that. But it is not the parents' job to sit there and force them into another gender just so they get social media? What the fly and flip? All this for clout? For fame? It's like, it's psychotic. It's legit psychotic. I was like, someone needs to help this poor girl before something bad happens to her. And then you see all these people who are detransitioning and everything, and they're like, this is horrible what they're doing to the children. I was like, no crap. And then some people are like, yeah, I transitioned and everything, and then I realized it didn't solve my problems, and now I'm stuck like this. And they're trying to detransition. And I'm like, I was like, if only they had like a friend to sit there and go, dude, I love you for who you are, but you don't need to change yourself just to fit into any box or shape or whatever. Be yourself. But flip. What? So they're just like trying to force children into these little things so they get fame. I was like, that's psychotic. That's sick. And then what I flippin' found out today, oh, that was beyond wrong. And I was like, I hope that extreme charges get put on these felons, these flippin' disgusting pedophiles that have groomed and used and defiled children on school grounds, off of school grounds, during school functions. There have been up-teen cases of this, and people have been trying to hide this. Who is hiding it from anyone supposed to be helping? How about fire the Fs, press charges, and save the children? Is that hard? Oh my goodness, your school will be on flippin' blast for hiring somebody. You know what? You might want to have a better hiring process. Instead of like, oh, you have colorful hair? Oh, you're identifying as a female? Interesting. How about some damn qualifications? How about some, like, psych evaluations, maybe? These are adults that you're putting around your children. Should you not have every valid, like, scope of reality on these people? Ugh. It's messed up. It is so messed up. And it's not just the males doing this. This was some of the females doing this as well. And I was like, oh, you should have heard me ranting at the TV. I was livid. But I love you, Coco. But, oh, mm. Oh, I can't. I can't even. I mean, it's beyond, like, my worst. Just, holy flip. I don't want to invoke violence or incite violence, but I am sure that some of these parents are quite livid as well. Oh, just flip. And I sound like this crazy person just sitting here just going, flipping this and that. No. Just no. I am all for equal rights and liberty and the pursuit of happiness, okay? I believe you should live your best life, okay? Put your best foot forward and try to get your happiness. As long as it's not trying to step on, abuse, or use anybody in the process, okay? It just, I wish I had more chocolate right now. It's not going to help, but it's something for me to do and to think of something else other than whatever. And I don't really seek this crap out. It's just, it was news and the latest of this, and then I was like, alright, well, let's see what's going on. Bam! In my face. Like 600 cases of this. And some of it was close enough to where I live. And I'm like, addresses. Just addresses. Some people are going to be happy. Throw down addresses. And I'm like, no, because that's doxing. But are they even human? I mean, are they even there, or are they just some made up thing that is supposed to, I can't even word this to the point where it makes sense, to do something horrid to people who have done horrid things to others. I'm just, I'm not trying to incite violence, but I am Anyways. Right. I mean, can anyone just like push that under the carpet and just like do something else? I've been livid most of the day. I was like, holy flip. They need to round these damn scumbags up and throw them in flippin' jail. I was like, no, none of this flippin' house parole crap where they can order people there and have parties in their house with a bracelet or something. No. Put them in jail. I'm sure plenty of people who have remembered their childhood are willing to welcome them into their new community. So, I'm sure most people have heard stories and possibly have even seen what happens to certain people who go in jail and they have been no doubt incarcerated for these reasons. It's like if I could, I'd send some of these people who welcome them some cookies. I'd flip and send them cookies. You're like, thank you for doing your part in your environment. Here's some cookies. What, some home cooked cookies? Would like home baked cookies? Wouldn't you like some? Holy flip. I still remember for school we had to like I think second or third grade we had this pen pal kind of thing where we were just writing cursive. We had to write a cursive letter to the county jail and we had pen pals. And if they wrote back, we had to write another letter. If they didn't write back, then we didn't have to write a letter. Our assignment was to write 3 letters, but not all at once, and only if they wrote back. My pen pal wrote 2 letters. He didn't write 3, he only wrote 2. Everyone just asks me, like, what was I learning in school? I mean, that's mostly the adults go to. You know, what are you learning in school? And I wrote down math, science, this and that. And he asked what my favorite subject was. I think that most of them had their stuff pre-screened before they were able like they were able to send anything off. I'd asked why he was in prison, and he had wrote back that I didn't want to know. And I was like, okay. Usually when someone says you don't want to know, that's you don't want to know. Whoops. Of course, because I needed one right there. When I was younger, most of the teachers had, well, we had like substitutes and whatnot, and this was one of our substitute teachers' assignments. While one of our teachers was getting some like hip surgery, and then I had another teacher who had to get some, like, I think it was knee surgery, which was sad. I never really had, well, I had one teacher that was pregnant, my French teacher, and then we ended up not learning anything while she was out for her pregnancy, because the substitute teacher did not know French, they knew Spanish. So she was just giving us little worksheets, and we didn't speak a lick of French because she didn't know French. So I was like, okay. That's not even the language I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn German because that was one of the 3 electives of language. And they ended up saying, okay, they approved it, and then when I got there, they said that there were too many people taking German and that I needed to take French, and I was like, I don't want to take French. I was like, I want German. And they were like, well, you can't always get what you want. And I was like, what? And they're like, well, you can dispute it with the principal. And I was like, okay. And they're like, well, no. And I was like, what? And they're like, we don't have any room. You can't learn German. And I was like, why? They're like, you're being difficult. And I was like, well, yeah. Because I don't want to learn French. I never wanted to learn French. And then, like, the next school that I went to, they only had French and Spanish. And I was like, mother flip. And I was already in French. And I was like, you don't have German? I was like, I'll learn Latin. Come on, I don't want to learn French. But I have nothing against the French. I just didn't want to learn it. It's not what I wanted to learn. I don't get stubborn about learning things. I just didn't want to learn it because I don't like the way it sounds. I'm sorry. Lots of people don't like the way English is. I'm one of them. And they were just, they kept trying to sell it like it was like one of the most romantic languages. I was like, I don't want a romantic language. I want flippin' German. But, you know, whatever. And then they're like, oh, you can take Spanish. And I was like, okay. And then they're like, oh, no, you can't take Spanish. And I was like, what? You just said I could. And they were like, well, we just checked the... And no, you can't take it. And I was like, what did you check? Well, there's not any space left. It seems like we had 3 spaces earlier. Now we don't have any. And I was like, well, will you switch me if somebody else decides they don't want to learn Spanish and they want to learn French instead? They're like, yeah. They didn't switch me, they switched 4 other people ahead of me. And I was like, you mother flippers. You know what I kept getting? Oh, yeah, we forgot, but we're going to get you next time. oh, we'll get you next time. And these people wanted to speak French, and they changed their mind. I never wanted to speak French, and I was supposed to be top of the list to switch. I was like, you flips. Just like, with, what is that called? Driver's ed? Nope. Had to go to another school just to get into the beginner class of that. And then they kicked me out of the school. Because we weren't in the new school zone. I was like, wait a minute, what? They changed the little school zone and people weren't in the there were people who moved into the school, the new school zone, and they weren't able to get in because they were over on students, which they shouldn't have been over on students if, you know, what, like, there were people who weren't supposed to be in the school, who lied about their address, and it ended up coming back on, like, my family. I was like, mother flip. And then they sent me back to a school that wanted to kill me. Like, legit. And then they started throwing pennies at me. It was annoying. They didn't have any languages, though. They gave me a free period. But they didn't have any guitar classes either, so that sucked. They had a string class, but the musician who knew how to play cello, violin, and some of the other strings, he didn't know how to play guitar. So he just printed out some, like, worksheets, and it's just worksheets. And I was like, okay, well, I was like, let me try to play this. And he didn't know whether or not it was proper or not, so I was just like, okay, this was just kind of. So it ended up being another free period where he spent most of his time on the only violinist in the school, and there were 2 other people with guitars. Some of them were showing me little riffs that you could do, which was cool. But, yeah. I had this guy ask if he could, like, hold the guitar that I had. And then I had to chase him down because he was just sitting there harassing females with the guitar. I was just like, oh my goodness. He was like chasing them, going like, hey, I can play the guitar. And he wasn't playing anything but like awful. Just awful. And he's like, hey, teach me how to play this. And I was like, what? I was like, why don't you take a string? And he's like, I don't have a guitar. And I was like, well, then how are you going to learn? And he was like, because you're going to teach me. And I was like, what? I was like, no, you're harassing people. Just give me my guitar and let me go. It was a nice guitar, too. My ex pawned it, flipper. So, you know how you have the option when you're pawning something to come back for it? Well, we had one of the we did that because we were tight during 1 month, and we needed like extra 100 and something for a bill. So, the next month, well, you know, it wasn't even like a full month. Like a few weeks after, we scrounged up enough money to buy back the the guitar, and they flippin' sold it. And they said, no, you fully pawned it. I was like, well, what the hell is this? I had the ticket and everything. They said that there was nothing they could do. Someone probably sold it by mistake. And I was like, what the flip? I was like, what do you mean they sold it by mistake? So my guitar is out there in somebody's hands. My lovely guitar. Had nylon strings. Birds on it. It was an acoustic guitar. It was beautiful. It was hand-me-down material. I mean, dude, it was lovely. It sounded lovely. And I was learning on a warped guitar. And someone who knew me gave me their guitar because she no longer played it anymore. And she said that it would be in better hands with me because she knew that I was going to take care of it. Well, she was right. I was going to take care of it, but my ex said that we needed to do this, and it ended up not being mine anymore because some douche had Anyways, that wasn't fun, and it wasn't cool, and I hated them, and I never pawned there again. I called them all kinds of names, not to their face, but when I got home, I was like, I can't believe they had an idiotic moment where I was like, what is their filing system like? I was really going at it. I was like, damn. I was like, if these people can't even flip and do this, I'm surprised their business is even operable. I was just like flipping, I it's stupid. It's really, really stupid. Alright, I can cut off this halfways. So, let me get some more oxygen. And some more gravel. For flip's sake. I love that guitar. I was learning on someone's warped guitar because they didn't take care of their guitar. And I was practicing at this lady's house, and she said, no, that's not good guitar, and she was deaf. It was the roommate's mom, well, the roommate's ex-wife, which was connected to, his son, and she was like, no, she's like, no, don't learn on that. That's awful. And she told me that I could, borrow the phone and not the phone, but the guitar. And then after I borrowed it for a while, she said, no, keep it. And I was like, wow, really? And she's like, yeah, she said, that she knew that I was going to take care of it and whatnot. And I was like, wow, that's really cool, because I was giving back the guitar when I was no longer able to go back to that school. And then she had said that I could keep it, and I was like, aw. And it was just, I mean, you meet some fantastic people every now and again. It's amazing how nice some people are. But then you meet some other kids, and then you're just like, wow. Sometimes the apple falls far from the tree, and then sometimes they just take after the dad. Because the dad was a cranky pants McGee. Not cranky in the good way either. Yes, there's a good kind of cranky. You ever heard of Oscar the Grouch? That's a good kind of cranky. But, so cute. I missed that guitar. It was so nice. Did you hear about them trying to make mosquitoes carriers of the vaccine? I was like, I don't know whether that's true or not. I was like, wow. They're just giving themselves out for biowarfare? Eesh. It's like if they could put a vaccine with I mean, if they can do that with a vaccine, then they are probably to blame for a lot of other viruses. If this was so easy to do. Hmm. Oops. I wonder why it's not. Alright. There it is. I am gonna grab another shovel. This is gonna take too long unless I have a shovel. Cute little kitty. Whoops. Can I? Thank you. need a hug. Whoopsies. There, I got something in my eye. Okay, okay. Flip. Really? Okay. Whoopsies. Of course. Damn it. I love how fast this is, but I don't want to kill it. You know what I mean? Danged it. Alright, I gotta throw some stuff down. I'm not leaving any dark spots. It's cool. Okie dokie. Yeah, I don't want to bust this. See if I have enough to buy another shovel. Possibly. I think there were 27. Oh, goody. So Someone fell off. Who did it? There had to have been foul play. Surprised you haven't turned into a zombie yet. I figured. Alright, go to sleep. Check to see if there's any other... There's a child out here. For flip's sake. Dirty punk. Trying to make sure that maybe there are not any villagers that are just trying to get up. Oh, hey. I saw another one. For today, the morning did not bring solace. Anyways. Who was my armorer who had... Well, I guess not an armorer, I need a toolsmith. That has the awesome... 19, let me check the other one. Oh, you're an armorer. You're definitely an armorer. You're triply an armorer. You... Toolsmith. Toolsmith. Efficiency 2. Okay. Okay. wasn't as expensive as I thought it was going to be. I put the money back. Set aside some of that and put more in. So, efficiency. Oh. I want some tropical gummy bears right now. It's not why I'm sighing, that's just what I feel like I need right now. Other than a hug would be better, but tropical gummy bears might help just a little bit. It's the smell of them that I want. Yes, I would just crack them open and smell. So, not only is the economy crashing and whatnot from what I've been hearing, obviously, because greedmongers are gonna be greedy and they're going to... Not only did people fight for like better paychecks, but then price gouging came in, and it's like, what the hell was the fighting for a better paycheck even worth it now when everything is so much more than it was to begin with? I mean, it's like, wow. I think it's because they're trying to create a power structure that is going to encave on itself, and they're going to be the ones suffering the most from this because fingers are going to be pointed and people are going to wreak mayhem. And I am going to try to hide out from this because I want none of it. I really want none of it. It's like I may come out of hiding eventually. Possibly not. It's like, flip this crap. Okay, so a few years ago, people were like trying to get more for minimum wage, which I understand because real estate was flipping over the top crazy. And people could barely afford living in their houses as well as, you know, buying groceries and whatnot. Well, now we're back to the point where people are having hard times even renting houses because, like, price gouging and, like, mass amount of bad people are sitting there and profiting off of people who are down on their luck and having to sell their property and then turning it into a B&B and charging people for like upteen amount of this and that for like cleaning charges and whatnot whenever they're supposed to be paying for that themselves. I'm like, what the hell? So I've looked into some of these B&R, like, yeah, B&R, B&Bs, bed and breakfast kind of thing. Okay, so back in the day, there were these little people would rent out their houses just a smidge, and they would host people in their house, and they'd rent out the rooms so that others could come and visit, usually like lonelier people and people who are just trying to scrape by and make ends meet. And they turned their little houses into like a little kind of apartment thing. But people had rules that you had to follow. Normally it was like a curfew and um, because everybody, had to sleep and everything. And dinner was accompanied by this, and sometimes washing of the clothes was accompanied because, like, everything was in the initial price, okay? Some people ended up living in these rooms in these old houses because they enjoyed the company as well, and excuse me, I have nothing wrong with people enjoying each other's company. I just had a weird burp thing that happened. So people would end up, staying in these houses permanently, and it worked for them because it was a steady paycheck, and most people like to keep to themselves, and they get their laundry done for them, and they get a meal or two a day, and it's in the price, and they get a warm bed. Yeah, it's like it works out for some people. Not a lot of people like people coming and going and whatnot, so it's social enough for, like if you had brothers and sisters growing up. Damn it. I didn't mean to hit that down. But, yeah, social enough that, like, if you had brothers and sisters growing up, that it was kind of like that. Living in a house with a bunch of strangers that just keep getting more strange and whatnot. If you've never had brothers and sisters, you wouldn't know. When they go through puberty, they get stranger. Oh, because everything's like hormonal and... But anyways, so bed and breakfast kind of places were cute, quaint, and kind of a cheaper alternative to what are those things called? Motels and hotels, okay? Less expensive, and hotels don't wash your stuff. They usually have washing areas close by that you can go to, and they get their own stuff washed via services of something else or another. Only a few nowadays actually have like a washing machine and dryer that you can play with. But so trash people have been buying up old houses and turning them into bed and breakfasts, and upcharging them the kind of the price of the full rent of the house, and putting like these surcharges and crap, and then not feeding them, and then having them pick up after themselves. I mean, that's kind of general, but if they're being charged a cleaning fee, and then you're having them wash the laundry, like the bedding and stuff, that's kind of criminal, honestly. You are forcing them to do the, like, your job, but yet charging them for it? I don't understand that. I'm like, what the fuck kind of crazy crap is this? It's mega stupid. Let me go get... I'm gonna go get another one of these and then combine it so that I don't lose this one. I might as well empty out one here. Oh, not that much, huh? But anyways, people think that they're the scum of the earth because they're just greedmongers, because they're pretty much greedmongers. It's just awful, honestly. And then there are those who are sitting there and, you know, I'll take 2 of yours. 1 of yours, I guess. They're videotaping these people in the house and then saying it's for security purposes, but they're in places that they shouldn't have them, like in bathrooms and whatnot. So it's like each and a half. I know there's one that actually has... Where? No. Okay, yeah, you have... Okay. So, they're making, like, bucks on voyeurism and things like that. I'm just like, oh, this is so flippin' criminal. And as again, scum of the earth. That's what some people are saying. Mother flippin' frack. Alright, well, I'll just set that over here until I can get another one. There's nothing wrong with making some money when you're doing it the right way. And yes, there is a right way and a wrong way to make money. There is not bleeding people dry and making money. There are people doing bed and breakfasts, like, and they're putting a semblance of a mattress on their dining table and charging them full price for what the rent is. So not only are they having like 4 to 5 people in their house, all paying the same amount, which is the full price of pretty much the house to rent it, that the homeowners needed, because before this flipping craze of coronavirus, anti-vaxxers, and people not wanting to put something stupid and unrealistic in their damn bodies. Because, how many years has this coronavirus been out? How long ago did they get the vaccine for it? Was the vaccine ever tested? Like, I mean, actually tested? It is giving children heart problems. It is giving, like, people anywhere, like, heart problems. It's like, dude, when little 6 to 8-year-olds are having heart attacks, there's a problem. And then they're like pushing boosters on people. It's like, oh no, it didn't kill enough, let's continue to kill more. And then, like, you have anybody who doesn't take a vaccine, which is known to kill homeless on the street. Wow, yeah, progress. I just feel that progress. I don't know who decided that there were too many people on the Earth, but they need to chill the flip out. If they don't think that there's enough room on this Earth, they might want to go somewhere else. Honestly. Well, there's plenty of space out in space. It's just, have a ball trying to find a sanctuary planet that will take you in after all this crap you did here. Oh, I highly doubt they're gonna find anywhere that's going to take them in. Dude, if you knew how badly, like, people want to get off this planet because of the crap that's happening right now, you wouldn't even, like, sit there and question if there were habitable planets. You would just go. And these people just sitting here trying to be elites and crap. I'm like, dude, you're the elite of scum. He said elite. Flip. You're sitting there, like, damning your whole species because you think there's not enough room here or there. It was like, what is your favorite vacation spot, a tourist attraction? Go somewhere else. It's like, go there when it's not tourist season, maybe. Holy flip. Get off your high rocker and actually do something. You want a flippin' private island? I'm sure there's plenty you can buy out there. I hope the wildlife gives you a good welcoming. Stop killing people for once. I mean, dude. If you don't like how many people are on the Earth, first off, why are you here? Why are you here? Did your parents sit there and, like, think, oh, maybe we should we should birth a tyrant who is going to sit here and try to F up everybody else's time instead of finding an equilibrium for oneself. They want to F over everybody else. It's like, do you know how many hours are in the day? What times are you trying to go to the beach that, like, there's so many people there, huh? You know, there's some beaches that never see the light of day. You can make an artificial beach. Nobody's sitting there then. Oh, but then you wouldn't be able to peacock, right? So sad. So you're stuck with the dilemma of not wanting anybody around, but yet wanting everybody to see your success. Yeah. So who's delusional now? Really? Because nobody in the world, nobody cares if you have upteen, like, money and whatnot, and you're sitting there flaunting around. Do you have anybody who loves you? I mean, you, not your flippin' money. Do you have anyone who honestly considers to even think about caring for you, that wasn't brainwashed to do so? Now ask them what they think of, if you did manage to find someone. Ask them what they think of the depopulation of a planet that you probably shouldn't be on because you're so uptight that you're bringing down for everybody else. Mother flip. I'm sick of these people. Excuse me, I trolled. I'm sick of these people who consider themselves elites and they think that they can run things by themselves and screw everybody over in the process of trying to find their happy place. I'm like, dude, find your internal happy place like everybody else has to, and stop effing over everybody else. Problem solved. We can all live here peacefully. Get off your damn high horse. As long as you're not breaking any laws, nobody cares what the flip you do. But that ends up being the thing for elites, right? Because they want to sit there and break the law because it makes them feel something. It's like, oh, how about actually doing something to get some of that praise that they're requiring? Like anyone else, you're gonna have to earn that crap. You can't just wave money around and expect it to solve all your problems. I have no respect for some people. You can sit there and like write a flippin' check for up teen month. Like, who cares how much money? I'm gonna sit there and laugh at you and walk away. It's like, I don't flippin' care how much money you have. If you're a douche, you're a flippin' douche. I don't want anything to do with you. Anything. It's like, I'm about to go live off on the streets because I can't stand certain things. I'm just like, dude, I'm gone. Bye. You treat me like this, dude, I'm out. Flip this. Flip all of it. I'm gone. I don't care if you use like 20 million flipping forks for this or that. It's not my problem. You people put yourselves in these weird boxes and then sit there and say that anybody else that doesn't follow suit is some sort of savage. I'm like, oh, okay, sure, they're savages. Why? Because they don't wear the same clothes as you? Because they don't sit there and eat the same things as you? I was like, you know how many people eat snails? Just because other people say it's delicious? I would never eat a snail. Not because I'm not cultured. It's because I'd rather, actually see it alive and admire and appreciate it. Yes, I am a gardener, by the way. I don't mind the snails coming to my garden. That means my flippin' garden's healthy. Flip. All I do is pick them up and move them to something else that they might actually enjoy chewing on. But holy flip. Same thing with caterpillars. I call them kitty pillars. I just pick them up, I move them. Doesn't mean I have to kill them. Doesn't mean I have to go, oh, death to all this and that. I'd rather not take food away from other things just because I don't like them around. If you get my drift. And getting my drift, do you understand the ramifications of cutting the population as far as you have? Have you understood the ramifications of less of a selection? That means more things need to go bye-bye, and more things are going to be antagonized, or even, maybe spotlights put on certain people, maybe elites. Ooh, there might be a higher price on that. But who knows? I'm just some crazy person in a basement. Sitting here ranting about food. And how one person's like flippin' treasure is another person's trash. Another person's trash could be somebody's treasure. I think I have 2 of these in a sand. Maybe. So where did my sand go? Ah. Alright, so I'm gonna have to take down this sand one. I think it's over here. I just don't understand the stupidity of some people. I mean, there's a natural order to things. And when that natural order of things is thrown off balance to the point where certain things aren't able to get what they need, they're going to have to jump outside of their norm and have to go after certain things that, Now what the flip is this? I know I didn't do that. Must have been a sign. So, I can't even, I need to put, I had sand, okay, that was that one. I believe there was another sand one. I got that. This was the other sand one, so I'm gonna put a piece of sand in here, maybe not. I guess I'm keeping that one open. But I need to take this one down. Excuse you. I don't want to. Okay, so I'm gonna set that down. I'm gonna grab my building materials. Pretty sure I got that. No, I don't know, maybe. Just considering using some diorite. Oh, what a cute little kitten. Oh, well, I figured that I was giving too many hints per se, so. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right, I dropped one of those. I need a lot of sand and a lot of that black coral stuff. But until then, I'll place a few houses down here and get my first inhabitants down here. Alright, so 2, 3. I'll probably put that up there too. Alright, that's gonna need glass, so I'll put that right there for now. Whoops. musical these blocks are. Alright, so I can put 2 in here. Whoops. Oh. Okay. So it's 2, 4, 6. Did I give 3 spaces? No, I only gave 2 spaces that time. 3 spaces that one, so 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. Whoops. Too far. Waiting for my control. Here we go. These little bits of like uncontrol that I'm getting on this game. It's like each moments. 2, 4, 6, 8. Damn it. One, two. Oops. Hmm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I have at least 12 of them out here. Alright, so. Absolutely nobody's gonna spawn down here. The lightning's gonna hit him either. Hmm. Any more wood? I don't think I have enough to make one a bed. Obviously I need more wool. It's not over here. Flip. It's all the way over there. Nothing. I mean, you do have stuff, but nothing I need. There's like 4 people who don't have anywhere to sleep. Like, for flip's sake. Alright, so. A whole bunch of wood I need. Alright. Alright, well. This is here done. Don't even start with me, spider. I will ask you. Alright. It's bed making time. Alright, so. Don't even try it, spider. No respect, I tell you what. Really? Alright, so. I think I might have enough. Make a few beds at least. Going for 12 beds. I'm gonna start moving people. Alright, 12 beds. Be back with this. Alright, so. 6 doors. Okie dokie. What do you sell? Oh, you're new. Okay, what else is this? Efficiency 2. Yes, this is what I'm gonna be doing. Alright, so I'm gonna need this. And then not that one, but this one. Don't wonder why we're going anywhere, okay? Just I will grab your stuff in just a second. Okay? I should have grabbed it while I was up there, but here we go. Okay, he's that one, so you're okay. Was this not yours? Okay. Okay, dokie. Okay, okay, dokie. Okay, dokie. Okay, dokie, dokie. Be seated. The ride will begin shortly. Which one is yours? Are you flipping kidding? Get the flip out of my boat. Alright, so. They're like breeding like bunnies again. Out of my way. One at a time. Yeesh. They're overbreeding. I'm not calling, I'm not flipping doing anything. I'm just putting the ones I like in a safer location. Hoping that they don't push each other into like crazy. Going down. It's gonna be flipping heck to get one that actually accidentally. What are you? Okay. What do you got? What the flip happened to this? Excuse me, why are you on top of this? You peeping on people? What are you selling? Yes, that's gonna be flipping hard as flipping ever to get this out, because it's not gonna come out the door. Oh no, it's not gonna come out the door. Okay. You are a new weaponsmith. What the hell happened to my other weaponsmith? There's like 8 kids here. Come on out. Yeah, I'm gonna go like that. Holy flip. I got really upset and I'm not. Stay there. Alright, yeah, this is gonna take forever. It's gonna take even longer if I can't get him. Damn it. Was it impossible to move you on snow? I can't believe they had like 8 to 9 kids. Ugh. Everybody just got busy with it. They were like, oh, there's more beds. Yeah. I was like, what the flip? They were already 4 over. Why the flip would they make more? People trying to sink to my bed. What the fuck? It's like, I don't know you. Get the F off my bed. I don't know which one's which, so I'm taking them all. One, two, three. Okay, making sure nobody else has come down here. You have no bed. Come out here. What else am I supposed to do? Keep going. I was planning on taking some people from the other villages too, bringing them down here. What is he? Toolsmith. Toolsmith. Trying to think of what a toolsmith is. Okay, well, I'll just have to find out in the morning because it'll be the one that's not being used, I guess. Alright, did somebody else fill this? Yep, we won. Wait, that's a... No, okay, that's the monocle. I was like, is that the leathersmith? And I was like, wait, I don't even need the leathersmith because of... What were you selling? I know I just woke them up. No. No. Sorry. Wait a second. Were you my silk touch? No. Go back to sleep. It's not silk touch. I said I was going to abduct them. I have broken my rule of not to wake them up, just so that I can abduct them. I am ashamed of myself. This needed to happen. There were too many up above, and now I am trying to protect my elites in a... I shouldn't really call them elites because I'm just like the ones of importance. Your thing's down here anyways, dude. Just... Where is he going? Right above here. Okay, that's 56. 142. What do you have? That one. Maybe. Hold on. Okay. He's happy. you're selling. Wait a minute, was that? Hmm. I'm thinking really hard. I might be back for you. You're new. Alright, so... Where the flip did my silk touch go? 1, 2, 3. What happened to my silk touch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's flipping 8 of them out there. Little babies running around being crazy. No adult supervision. What the flip is wrong with these people? I was looking for you. Let's go for a ride. I'm watching you, farmer. This is all your fault. I might be back for you. I'm not bringing them down there. Flip that. I'm gonna wreck his farm. I built it. I'm gonna wreck it. The villagers will be fine. They have a butcher. And a Fletcher. What do you think a Fletcher does for an hobby? Going down. Yep, this is where all your friends are. You live down here now. You're my flippin' silk touch. Thank you for being so in here. Okay? Yeah. So I'm gonna grab your thingamajig in a second. You're more than willing to fall down there if you want. I need someone down there, please. Come down here. It's nice down here when you're down here. Alright. I wonder if I can put one of those in. They don't go in the. Hold on a second. I'm doing this a weird way. Oh. Okay. He did go on the boat though. Get in the boat. You really don't want to go in there, do you? Come on, it'll be fun. Just fall in. Slow fall in the water. Come on. Alright, fine. Let's do it this way. Damn it. No. No boat ride, I'm sorry. Go find your papa. Aww. Excuse me. Look how cute. Daddy's so cute. He'll be fine. Alright, so I just hope the little kids don't get all weird about it. And he's fine. Oh my goodness, did you see the cat? Hey kitty. Alright, so I need to find the Alright, you're gonna get on my nerves. You're welcome. Alright, so which one? What was I looking for now? You're a new shepherd. No, you're still the same one. Flip. It's like I thought my shepherd died. I was like, no. What are you selling? No. What were you selling? Efficiency, no. Yeah, that's right. My leather worker died. He fell down the hole. Zombie got him, and then when I tried to kill the zombie, I accidentally killed him, and it wasn't cool, and I got upset. And I just leveled him up to the max, too. I'm gonna go abduct the mender and bring him down here. I should probably wait for nightfall and then get him early in the morning so I have less crap attacking me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. He's really taking... Well, they're gonna get angry when they can't get into the beds that they want. They're gonna have to choose some that are down here. Well, I plan to make this like a weird beach thing on the outside. Like, put cosmetics of coral and all kinds of pretty things and throw down some tropical fish. Make an atmosphere worth actually looking at. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna grab the mender and then I'm gonna log out. He has the coral and some of the tropical fish. For some reason this world won't let me catch the tropical fish, which is really aggravating. Speaking of which, let me just that up here for now. I need some water just in case. I have a plan. Does that make sense? Okay, it goes all the way to the water now. I might need this. I don't think the mender's gonna be quite so happy. Be like, the mender, come here, I have a new place for you, and they're gonna be like, what? It's not even finished yet. Like, oh, of course it is. It's not finished. Come on, the mender, come on, the mender. We're gonna get there. Telling you. I have a plan. Hey, kitty. Watch out, kitty, I'm on my way. Just sit right there, mender. Got you. We're stuck. We're stuck. Flip. There we go. Alright, hold on, mender. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Whee! Water slide. Water slide. Oh, it's so much fun with a water slide. He's still with me, I saw his hand. And this I can demand. Water slide. I didn't even get that playing the whole thing, but yeah, you've been staring at this from afar for quite some time. Almost. I have this other librarian that you're going to get along with just fine. I'm telling you what. It's an interesting village, isn't it? Look how many people are here. Oh, another water slide. Hold your breath. Damn. I was like, wow, I was in the wall for a second there. Yeah, I brought you all the way here, Mender. You were the one with soap touch, right? I ask with a flipping sword in my hand. You're the one that has what I need, right? Okay, which one? I couldn't see who was that. Who gets angry? Not that one. Alright, well, I'm gonna take all three. Hopefully one of these is... Okay, so I'm gonna face this way. Nope, that wasn't his. So... here's a mender. Okay, so that means that third one is... Mender's is right there, so I haven't lost track yet. Huh. What the hell's, That's dirty. What do you, I think I'm gonna have to make another one, which is stupid. There's plenty of beds to choose from, Amender. Okay. Enjoy your new bed. I don't think he chose that one though. Alright, let me just save and quit. Well, you better believe that I'm not going to take any of these villagers off of this. I might send them over to the other village that's up the way. You know, they have more beds. More than 500 sold. Congrats. So, yeah, okay. Bye-bye. It's past my bedtime. Night-night.